Well, good morning. Started the day right today. I've planned myself a bit of an adventure. So I came down to Corsand, which is my local beach, and I had a swim out to the headland there. It's just a couple of K. I met my friend Kate. She's still out there somewhere. But then she's going to drop me off in a location soon with my backpack. And I'll check in with you again then and tell you about the rest of my day. Welcome back. So I decided today that I was going to go for a little adventure. I should have been going with a friend, but plans didn't quite work out for that little jaunt along the coast path up at Chesil Beach. So as I live right by the coast path in Cornwall, I decided I'd create myself a mini adventure today. I've got a day off work, the sun's out. Started the day with a beautiful swim in my local beach. Then I got my friend to drop me off in a lay-by up by Tregantle Fort, and left my car down at Corsand. So basically my mission is to walk back to the car at Corsand via the coastal path. Quite a lot of this section of the coastal path is on the road, unfortunately, but there's a nice cafe that I plan to stop at, which is in about 2.5 miles, and have a cup of coffee there. Got beautiful views, and I can be looking forward to a coffee by then. This is the first time I've been out now since I had my foot operation in December. So apart from short walks here and there, this is the first time I've put a pack on my back and gone for a proper hike. I decided to do it properly, so I've got my pack packed as if I was going out for the night. Got my tent, got my sleeping bag, my mat, my cook set, food for the day. Whether I cook it or not is another thing, but I've got it all with me. My pack's weighing in at about 12 to 13 kilos. It's not too bad. It's an ultra lightweight pack, and all the gear inside it's lightweight as well. So we'll just see how we go. I've got options on this route to bail out if my foot's not right, or if my bag's too heavy. I've got bus route, and I've got several different ways I can cut back to my car off of the coast path to make it a little bit shorter. So that's where we're at. I'm just walking down the worst bit at the moment, the road, which is quite narrow, some big lorries and buses about. But once we get down to the corner here, I can get down onto the coast path hopefully, and see what that section's like. Say it's a little bit that I've never walked before, but it is local to home, so hopefully it'll be a good day. I'll catch you all in a bit. I'm absolutely loving this. I've driven along the main road here so many times, and I've wondered whereabouts the coast path goes. Where does it carve along the cliff? And it's great. It comes up onto the road now and again, but there's a path. Then it drops back down again. There's all these little tiny houses built into the cliffside here, and it's just beautiful. There's beaches, there's steep climbs down to the beaches, one of which I'm kind of on now. It does get a little bit steep and a little bit slippery here, but it's so good to have this locally. Another beach down there filling up with people for the day. None of these will ever get overly busy because they're quite difficult to get to. Parking's a little bit restrictive. And here's some of those awful coast path steps. Don't you love them? Well, I stumbled across the Clifftop Cafe and I've ordered classic American pancakes and a cappuccino. So I'm going to sit here and enjoy this. And there's the view. I'll bring you back in a little while. This is beautiful sat here, absolutely beautiful. Might have only walked for a couple of miles, but it was a really good place to stop for breakfast. I did a 2-kilometre swim first, so I'm actually quite hungry. Well, I've stopped there for breakfast. As you saw from the pictures, it was amazing. Always tough to get going again, especially with the steep little walk out of there. But we're back up on the main road now, getting on with the next bit. Hopefully over to Rame Head in the distance. The beauty of this coastline is just amazing. I am on a road, we are doing some road walking, but just look at that. It's beautiful. There is passing traffic, this road can be quite busy, but it's not too bad this morning. And actually, by and large, most people are quite sensible. A lot of people don't like road walking, but the coast path here seems to be a little bit unkept. So the first bit was quite tricky, just bashing through some brambles and stinging nettles and things. So I don't really mind the road. I think we go down onto some coast path again soon, and when we head up towards Rame Head over there, let's just turn you around. You can probably see Rame Head in the distance. It's a couple of miles to there. We do go back down onto the coast path, and that bit's not too bad. Had a little wander around there once before, so I know that's not too shocking. But today was about just challenging myself, really. Literally been working my days off on overtime, just not having time to do anything fun. And I thought today I've got the opportunity to go out somewhere local, ditch the car, get a lift, just get thrown out in a lay-by and see what happens next, really. Say if it all goes wrong, there's a bus that comes along this road. Once I'm on the coast path at Rame Head, then I'm a bit reliant on being able to get to the end, but it's not far from there. So I think today should be about 8 miles, maybe less. Depends which way I decide to cut through at the end. That depends on how my foot behaves and everything else, of course. But we'll see. Well, we're closing in on the path that goes up to Rame Head. I'm so enjoying today. I'm having an amazing time. I'm stopping to take pictures, stopping to chat to people. At the start I wanted to be back by about 2 o'clock, but I don't really care now. Just get back when I get back. It's so beautiful. The beaches, the scenery, people you meet along the way. Everybody's just lovely. So I'm just ambling along in my own little world. I've never done a solo hike before, so today was a bit new for me, and I'm absolutely loving it. Well, that's all behind me now, and I was pleasantly surprised. I thought there was going to be a lot more road walking than there was. There was literally just that one section, and the rest of it has literally been up and down on coast path all the way. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And there she is, Rame Head. Not far. I shan't be walking all the way up to the chapel today. Done that a million times, and I just want to go stick into the coast path along towards Corsand now. But this is just, today is just so lovely. I've got the biggest smile on my face. Nearly there. Just going to keep on walking. I'm having the most fabulous time. I've just passed Penley Point and now on the home straight back to Corsand. So this is lovely in here, shady, much cooler. That coast path today, woo, boiling. So I'm going to enjoy this walk, slow down a little bit now, and yeah, see you in Corsand. Well, after 3 hours of walking time, I've made it back to Corsand, which is where we did our swim this morning. Now, I'm almost at 8 miles, so obviously I'm going to have to keep going until I reach 8 miles. So I'm going to do a little lap, find an ice cream, and then we'll stop and have a little chat. Alright, there we go. Back to the car. Made it up to 8 miles at the end. The moral of the story today is, even when you're not sure if you can, you should try. I honestly had that many backup plans, get out clauses, etc. today in case I couldn't manage. I was on a bus route, I had people on standby to pick me up, but actually I've got more in the tank, and that's where I wanted to be. I wanted to know that I could do this, and I've carried a 13 kilo pack on my back, which hasn't bothered me at all. It's just been an amazing experience today to go out solo and to do something that I've never done, and I've conquered it, and I feel good. So even when you think you can't, you probably can. I hope you've enjoyed this video, a little bit different and a long time overdue. If you liked it, click on the like button, hit subscribe, and I'll endeavour to get out and do another stretch of the coast path soon. So take care, and I'll see you all on the next one.